Going into this week, Alabama State's not only on a bye, but we are for right now the #1 team in the country as we enjoy our week of rest. Alabama State's having a pretty good season despite some slow starts in some games, but nevertheless we're still undefeated and still looking for the challenge at hand. But we're going to go down here to Grambling, Louisiana. Eddie Robinson Stadium, aka The Hole. It's that time of the year again. The Bayou Classic is in action. The Grambling State Tigers are hosting the Southern Jaguars. Even though we know in real life this game is supposed to be in the Superdome in New Orleans, but ESPN will take that back. EA Sports ain't get that right. So let's tune in.
I'm Brad Nessler, joined by the coach, Lee Corso, and the quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the Southern Jaguars and the Grambling State Tigers. What a dandy we've got for you today as two rival schools are about set to do battle in what's known as the Bayou Classic. And here come the Tigers. The Tigers are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Grambling State has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day.
You're absolutely right. Tigers all the way. That's who I'm taking.
Here.
So Kenny Justice is being profiled before the game starts for Grambling State, who are favored to win. Calvin Allen and Southern have something to say about that. Look at that dot right there in the back of the end zone. The Jaguars strike first is 7-0. So here goes Kenny Justice and the Grambling State offense at their own 20-yard line. They're looking to equalize, tie the game, and Kenny Justice gets sacked. And now he's injured with a chest injury, but don't worry, he will be back in his game. So Southern's back on offense. There goes Calvin Allen once again, this time throwing another dot, and this time it's intercepted in the end zone. The Grambling State defense stands tall. They needed that very badly though, because they don't want to lose this game, especially with the season that they've been having. They're still in the hunt to win the SWAC West with Alabama State, that is. Oh boy, but there goes Calvin Allen, this time throwing a pick six, well, almost a pick six. The second INT of the game for the Grambling State defense, as they put the Grambling State offense in a very great position to tie the game. And there goes the middle linebacker calling his homies back at the crib. A second and goal situation. This time Kenny Justice barely gets that pass off to his tight end for a touchdown. And now the game's tied at 7 as Grambling State, the Tigers, are looking to keep their winning ways going during this season. 3rd and 10 situation now. Look at Calvin Allen with all the throw. He throws it up the middle. There goes Akeem Russell, the impact player at wide receiver, who's having a great first half. So later on the same drive, Allen on a play fake. Allen pops it in the flat to the running back, and he gets into the end zone for another touchdown, and the Southern Jaguars have the lead back. Where we go to a 4th and 10 situation. Grambling State's driving at the Southern 33-yard line. Kenny Justice takes the snap, steps back to pass with all to throw. This time he lose pressure, finds an open man for a touchdown. What a play by Kenny Justice. Now what Southern gonna do is tied at 14. Look at this handoff to the tight end going up the left side. That's Freddie Clark, the impact player at tight end. Amazing what a tight end can do when they're an impact player. That was a 49-yard gain. So now they're in Grambling territory. Allen pops it. That pass is deflected and intercepted. Grambling State defense does it again. The 3rd INT on the day for Calvin Allen. The Grambling State defense continues to help the offense, but they didn't do anything. So here goes Calvin once again, popping it, and he's intercepted again. INT number 4 for Calvin Allen, having a nightmare game versus Grambling State. Never know what to expect in the Bayou Classic. Now here they go again. Grambling State did nothing once again on offense. Calvin Allen throws it deep, and this time he connects. He looked for his man downfield, and he high steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Another touchdown pass for Calvin Allen, and Southern University is right back into the lead. As they get ready to go into the locker room, Southern continues to face adversity and overcome it. 4 turnovers into this game, and the Southern Jaguars are up 21-14. So now we go early fourth quarter. Here goes Calvin Allen again. They're still going to throw the ball no matter what. That pass is caught, and that's another touchdown. There goes Allen to Smith once again, the third time they've connected today. Grambling State defense, despite all those turnovers, cannot stop this connection. And now the Southern Jaguars extend their lead to 2 possessions. So now Kenny Justice and Grambling State are in the hole. This time it's a play fake. Kenny Justice pops it deep, and that pass is intercepted. And now Kenny Justice is picking a bad time to play bad. Whitlock on that INT, the strong safety for the Southern Jaguars. So here goes Kenny Justice once again, popping it deep, and this time it's intercepted again. Another bad pass, in which Kenny Justice did not see the safety. He comes in and he picks the ball off. That's Kenny Justice's second interception of the day. So now Southern's back on offense. Calvin Allen's looking to put this game to bed now. There goes the snap. Calvin Allen under pressure, pops it, but it's intercepted. Another INT. Another INT for Calvin Allen. What a nightmare game. Despite Southern being up 2 possessions, this is a nightmare game for Calvin Allen. Kenny Justice pops it in the flat. Kenny Justice completes that pass. Look at him going up the left side of the Southern territory. A great play that was in the flat. So now they're going to give it to the running back, Perry. He breaking tackles up the gut and gets near the first down marker. Now the clock is ticking. Time is not on their side. Less than 3 minutes to go. Kenny Justice gets set. Kenny Justice gets set by John Montgomery. So now it's a 3rd and 8 situation. They're 1 for 8 on 3rd down again, and they're not going to get it here. Another sack on Kenny Justice. The Southern defense is stepping up in the second half, getting some turnovers, and now they're getting to Kenny Justice. So here goes Justice again, going deep. Nope, that time he went to mid, and that play is well short of the first down marker. And now the Grambling State fans have sealed defeat, and they're gone. They're out of here. 3rd and 2 now. Calvin Allen looking to put the exclamation point on this game. He makes that catch to Freddie Clark, the impact player at tight end. And now at the 23-yard line, the Southern Jaguars are looking to put the exclamation point on the mark. So here we go. Almost less than a minute to go. Breaks a tackle right there. Breaks another tackle. Stays in bounds. And he's tackled at the 5-yard line. What a run that was by Southern. 1:15 left at the Grambling State 5. 3rd and goal situation now. There goes the handoff. And there goes the ball game. Touchdown, Southern Jaguars. They have done it once again. The Southern Jaguars, for the 2nd year in a row, win the Bayou Classic, defeating their arch rival in the Grambling State Tigers. This time they win 35-14. A disappointing end to a promising season for Grambling State. They was looking to stay in the hunt in the SWAC West with the Alabama State Hornets. They are now 6-2 on the season. There is still hope, though. If they can beat Alabama State and stay alive in the division, all hope is not lost yet for Grambling State, but that's a big win for Southern, who now need 2 wins to be bowl eligible. So let's go into the recruiting process real quick. So we've received bad news, ladies and gentlemen. So John Barrett, the wide receiver from San Ramon, California, he has committed to the Oregon State Beavers. He canceled his official visit to us. He must have been very impressed with what he saw in Corvallis, Oregon, to the point where he decided to just cancel his official visit to Alabama State. And now he's an Oregon State Beaver. That really sucks. I could really use some more wide receivers, considering outside of Ryan Thompson, we don't have nobody that's really dependable right now. I'm trying to keep the faith with Sheldon Green and Tommy Chavez, but they really let me down. So we're going to put the rest of our points on Luke Rivera. We're going to put all our points on him. We're going to go with him the rest of the way. He's going to come visit us when we play Grambling State. And hopefully we put on a big performance, because we really need another body at the linebacker spots. We're putting on a great bloodline, a great line of great linebackers at Alabama State. We have to beat Florida and Georgia for him. So let's go into the BCS rankings. There you go. We are number 1 in the BCS rankings, but we're number 2 in the AP poll. As you can see, the Texas Tech Red Raiders are now the number 1 team in the country. Florida at 6. There goes Michigan at number 7. That really pisses me off due to the fact that, yeah, we have slow starts and stuff like that, but nobody's respecting the opponents that we beat. Mainly because we're in a quote-unquote non-Power 5 conference. The Heisman Watch, Ryan Thompson, still number 1 on top of the list. doing his thing, carrying us. Kevin Becknerick. So now you got 2 Texas Tech players, quarterback and a wide receiver, and then you got Willie Johnson, the quarterback at Nebraska. Ben Deming of Prairie View A&M had a great game, throwing 5 tutties, along with over 300 yards passing. Johnny Smith of Mississippi Valley State in losing effort, 8 tackles, 4 for loss, 2 sacks, a fumble recovery, and a forced fumble. That's a hell of a stat line for Johnny Smith of Mississippi Valley State. There goes Norfolk State sweeping offensive and defensive players of the week with Chris Henshaw and Charles Haynes. Damn, Charles Haynes had a hell of a stat line too. So join us next time. We're going back to the vet in Jackson, Mississippi. We are taking on the Jackson State Tigers in a must-win. Jackson State has had an up and down season, but we're not going to underestimate them by any circumstances. You never know what to expect in HBCU football. Thank you for watching. Peace.